Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I painted my Converse. Basically, I've had these shoes for I think 2 or 3 years now, and basically they were just getting really dirty and I wasn't wearing those much because I got Nike Air Force Ones and some Keds, and I preferred wearing those new white shoes instead. So I was like, well, at least if I mess them up, I wasn't really wearing them much anyway. But I think that they turned out really well, and I'm actually going to be wearing them more since I painted them. I like them better now. But yeah, I would definitely say that if you were thinking about painting your shoes, or you have an old pair of shoes and you're bored, I would say give it a try, because if it works then you have an even cooler pair of shoes and they're all your own, so no one else will have the same ones. So without further ado, let's just get on with it. I'm just going to take my pencil and basically kind of sketch out like where I want the flowers to be. So I sketched out 2 flowers, and I should probably sketch out more, but I kind of just want to start, so I'm gonna start painting. So I finished the first flower, and I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, I think this is gonna look good if I do the rest of them like this, so yeah. So it's the next day. I finished this one shoe, and this is what it looks like. And I'm happy with the way it looks. Basically I learned a good amount of things while doing this one shoe, so now it's gonna be more like a tutorial when I do this one, so I can explain how to get the best results. And basically the only thing I have done on my right shoe is the stripe on the back, just because I wanted these 2 yellows to be the exact same tone. So I'm going to start this one now. So really quickly, I'm just going to show you everything that you need to basically get the sunflowers like that. So first I'm using, okay, you definitely need these 3 paints. This color is optional, but I have a bright yellow, a white, and a purple. And then this is just a little orangey color, which you don't need honestly. I haven't even used it in every single flower. But basically, you don't want to use the color straight out of the tube. It's just, flowers just don't look, like, paintings in general just don't look nice when you just use the color specifically out of the container. That's something we learned in art class. I'm trying to explain this in the best way possible. Here is a really quick lesson on colors. Basically, if you use it straight out of the tube, it just looks like straight out of tube colored paint, and it just doesn't look as interesting. You want to mix every color basically. And then you're going to want purple, and the reason you're going to want purple is because purple is opposite yellow on the color wheel, so they're complementary colors, and that's basically how you tone a color down. Most people think you add black. I wouldn't add black. I would add the complement. So that's how we're going to make brown and how we're going to tone this down. So basically I'm going to quickly show you how I make 3 colors. This is optional, like I said, the little orange. I mean, you wouldn't have to add this. I think it adds a nice touch, but if you don't want to spend a ton of money, I would definitely just buy purple, yellow, and white. So then, oh, you can use a paintbrush or you can use a paint mixer if you have one. But basically, just mix it until it looks like decent, I guess. Okay, so this I'd say is the first color. It's very sunflowery. I think that's good. And then basically to make the other few colors, you'll want to take some yellow. You're going to want to add a little bit of purple. Be careful with how much you add. But basically this is going to make it a little more brown, but it'll really tone it down. But it'll look more natural than adding black or something like that to it. So that I'd say would be a good second color. The next color I would say take from your first color, and you just add white to that one. This one's pretty easy. And there you go. I'd say those are your 3 colors. This one's a little lighter than it's picking up on camera. Meanwhile, for the brown part of the sunflower, you're going to want to take your purple because most people think that you get brown by mixing all colors. You get brown by mixing complementary. I mean, if you mixed all colors, you would get brown, but it's much easier to just look at the color wheel and see what's opposite each other. So then that's the brown for the inside. And I didn't want just one shade of brown on the inside, so I will take my brown and I will add a little white to it just so that I have 2 tones at least. So there you have it. You have all 5 shades, and all you used to make those were these 3 paints. So instead of going out and buying 5 different colored paints, just learn how to mix paint with only a few colors. It makes it easier, and I think it makes it more interesting too. So what I'd recommend doing is sketching out a general shape of a flower. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sketch on some flowers first, at least on this half of the shoe. So I sketched out 3 flowers. I basically just did a circle and then 4 lines just kind of indicating the flowers. I would say pick your medium tone color, like the first color you started with, and I'd lay that down for all 3 of them. And then you'd go in with the shadows and then the highlights, and then you'd do the center last. If you don't wait long enough between your paint layers, it's all gonna get mushy and all fade into one color, and you don't want that. You want to be able to see each color in the flower. I hope that makes sense. So I finished putting down the first color here, and now I'm going to go in with my darker shade. So I went in with my darkest color now, and this is what it's looking like so far, and now I'm going to go in with my lighter color and just add some highlights. So I added the highlights in now, and this is basically what the sunflower looks like before you do the center. So I'm just going to take my darkest brown, put that on first, and then take the lighter brown while it's wet and kind of mash them together but not fully mixing. And just kind of scoop a little up and just go in a circular motion until the size is looking what you want it to be. Take your lighter brown and do the exact same thing, just kind of getting those highlights and dark shadows in there. And if it turns too light, go in with a little more of the dark until it looks like a good mix. So yeah, this is what the flower should look like once it's completed, and I'm going to repeat this on all the other flowers and then I'll come back to you. So I basically just finished these flowers, and I'm going to continue on with the rest of the shoe. Probably going to do one here, maybe a little corner of one here. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. That's how you do it, and I'll come back to you once I finish them all. Missing someone, is as normal. Missing someone, and missing someone is as normal. Missing someone. There we go. I finished both of the shoes. I think they look really cute. I have to put the laces on this one still, but the paint is still wet, so I'm gonna wait to do that. But yeah, I think they look a lot better now, and I'm excited. Now it's time to show you the final result. I hope you enjoyed watching my video, and if you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. I will be trying to post more with quarantine, and I have a few ballet related video ideas coming, so hopefully those will be up soon. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!